What's going on YouTube? It's your boy JR here, back with another video. And today, as you can see, we are unboxing and I'm giving you my first impressions of this beautiful Galaxy S23 Ultra. Let's just take a hot second and just admire the color on this thing and how it looks in all its beauty. Yeah, that's a good looking phone right there, man. Really good looking phone. The most beautiful part of it is in the back here. It's that color. This is the graphite right here. And the graphite, online exclusive. So as I mentioned before, I ordered straight from Samsung. So this is an unlocked device. It's a 512 gigabyte version of the graphite color. And when I tell you, as you can see, from the unboxing and everything, it's a gorgeous phone, man. This is probably, I gotta say, this is probably the most elegant Galaxy phone that I have seen ever, to be honest with you, ever. All right, so it's just two things that I want to talk about in this video, aside from you seeing the unboxing and everything, because truthfully, it's not really much in the box. It's so minimalistic, man. I mean, look at this. This is the box that it comes in right here. So if you order the online exclusive color, as you can see, they got 4 different ones right here. It'll look like this. For whichever color you get online, it'll look like this. And the only thing you get in the box is just, come on, let me see if I can get this out. Only thing that you get in the box is the cable and the SIM injection tool. That's it. So there's no real unboxing experience. That's why they want to make like a full-fledged video on the unboxing. But the first things that I did notice when I took it out of the case, man, was the design. I just gotta talk about the design. And the first thing that I noticed, of course, is the gray, the graphite. That's probably like the most beautiful thing that I have seen. I promise you, this is the best looking Galaxy phone period that I've ever had. And I'm coming from a Fold. Now the Fold 4 is a good looking phone. It is, don't get me wrong. But when I saw this right here, and I feel, just the quality of it, it just hit me differently. I'm not even gonna lie, it hit me differently. So, like I said, the color of it, the graphite, is a really nice, it's kind of hard to tell from the video, but actually, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, it kind of looks the same in the video as it does in real life. So it's not like a darker gray, it's kind of a lighter gray, but it's a really premium graphite look. And they lined it up with the black. So you have the graphite and the outside and the edges, everything lined up with the black. That's a real good looking color. Even the S Pen itself, let me turn it back here so you can see the contrast. That's a good look, man. Real good look. Okay, so aside from the color itself, another thing I noticed when I took it out was the shape of it. So if we're looking at the shape right here, and I'm gonna compare it, I have my Note 20 down here because that's the only other candy bar style phone I have. You can see, hold on, let me get a little wipe down real quick. You can see that it is a little more boxier around the edges. Now this is the Note 20 right here. I know this is a few series behind. Actually, it's a whole nother phone completely, but you see how the Note 20 is more rounded. This right here is more square around the edges. And I'm gonna tell y'all, that makes a big difference. The screen itself, I'm gonna open it up for you. Well, actually, let me see if I can just get the, all right, so just looking at the screen right here, you can't really tell too much because of the light, but the screen does not curve off as much as it used to, and you can just feel the more square sides around the edge of the phone, and it feels a lot better in the hand versus like the other ones. Like this is really like for real round around the sides, and it's not like a horrible feel, but it is kind of like a more, I don't know, it's sharper. It feels sharper versus this here. It's more of a square, more like a flat side. So that feels really good. And of course, you still have the 90-degree angles down here, which I mean that's not going to change. 9 times out of 10 when we're holding the phone, we're holding it with the pinky under here like that most times. But other than that, I mean, it's a really good looking phone and it feels really, really good in the hands. All right, so the second thing I want to talk about is just the performance of it. Now, I've only had this phone, I want to say, for maybe 4 or 5 hours. I mean, I picked it up today, you know, they dropped it off at home here in my house, so I had to come back from work and pick it up. But when I set it up and everything, and I was just kind of scrolling and kind of flipping through, just going through like the, you know, just different things, like just flipping and flipping. It was really, I noticed that the processor, man, is really, really fast. Like this Snapdragon G2 is real. It's a real deal. So I used Smart Switch and transferred everything from not the 20, but from the Fold 4 to the S23 Ultra. And after I did that, and I just started kind of going through my apps and kind of setting things up, I noticed how snappy everything was. And this was without me going into settings and changing any smoothness or some of the any developer settings. Just right out of the bag, it was just real snappy and it felt really, really good. And I could just tell automatically, like, yo, I'm telling y'all, if you haven't decided to get this phone, I want to be honest with you, the chipset on it, I haven't even tried the S23 Ultra, I haven't. So, but I'm speaking from Fold experience, where the Fold has a Snapdragon 888 Plus, and this has a G2. It's a whole different monster. It really is. You can really feel the difference. I mean, you can tell like it's incremental, but it just seems like it processes a lot better. It almost reminds me of how the iPhone processes, and just how fluid, you know, and how smooth everything is moving. Samsung did it on this one right here. They really did. Okay, and after using it for a few hours, so I charged it up completely to 100%. I got off of work at 5 o'clock and it was on 100%. And after all my apps and everything transferred over, like everything, pictures, videos, all of that stuff, everything set up and organized itself, start off at 100%. And I went to the gym and I was working out. I listened to music on it. I was watching some videos. I scrolled through Instagram, went on Facebook, and I am currently at 87% right now. How I knew, the way that I knew that the battery on this thing is way better than any other battery I've had on any Galaxy is because, and y'all let me know in the comments if y'all experience this too, but every time, as soon as I unplug the phone, it could be 2 minutes, it will drop from 100% to 99. And I'm like, where did the power go? Where did it go? You know, so when I unplugged this phone and it stayed at 100% for like a good 2 hours, I said, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it. So when I tell y'all the performance on this thing with the chipset, it just handles the battery so much better. It handles the processing and going from different back and forth to different apps. It handles everything so smooth. Okay, last thing I want to talk about is the user experience. Compared to the Fold and this right here, of course, it's totally different. Now, the Fold is a great phone. The 7.6-inch screen on it is nice. But let's be honest, a lot of the apps that we use, Instagram, Facebook, I don't know, it's just a lot of different apps. They're not completely optimized for the shape of the phone and how it is, you know. Even on the smaller screen, it's just not quite there, you know what I mean? So coming back to what people want to call it, a candy bar style phone, when in all honesty, I feel like a Fold is kind of like a candy bar, more so because it is thicker. It's like a thick Snickers or something. But coming back to a phone like this, a candy bar style phone, where when you open the apps, I'm gonna try this right here, hopefully nothing crazy, but when you open the apps and you kind of scroll through, let's see, and you kind of scroll through some things, you know, and everything just kind of fits. Everything just kind of works the way that, you know, it was designed to. Just the user experience on the apps and everything is just so much better. Everything's so smooth. Things transition properly. You know, even when you go to, let's say, Chrome, like I haven't even used Chrome yet. I don't even know if I should even open this. Okay. All right. Well, I did. But basically, like going through Chrome right here and just scrolling through, and let's see what we got. All right. James Gunn talking about something with Batman and DC Universe. So we click on that, and we got something going on here. I can't even see it. But basically, I don't know. I mean, just the way that everything kind of lays out for you. It's just so much, it's just so easy to look at. I mean, it's something comfortable and at home about this particular style of phone. It really is. So now I'm not saying that I'm not gonna go back to the Fold. I still have the Fold and I probably will use the Fold, but I can vouch for this type of phone, this particular phone. Oh, just look at it. Oh my God, man, that thing is beautiful, man. That is beautiful. I want to rock it with no case, but y'all have to check out my next video. I got cases and everything. But anyway, this phone is everything that anyone would need. And trust me, I'm with Apple. I have Apple. I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max. It's a great phone. It is. But yo, I gotta be honest. This Samsung, these Androids, this particular Android is a very fun phone to have. I lie to you not, it's a great phone to have, y'all. So if you have like an S22 Ultra, then I can completely understand why you wouldn't want to upgrade, because, you know, small incremental upgrades between those type of years, you know, from one year to the next year. But if you're coming from something like a Note 20, which is a great phone, but trust me, you will see it's a night and day difference between these two. Coming from like a Note 20, or even if you're coming from a Fold 2, 3, and you're like, you know what, I'm not feeling it, or if you're coming from Fold 4, and you may come back to this. It's a great thing, y'all. I'm telling you, I feel hella excited about this phone right now, and I'm just super excited about using it. And I got a screen protector. I'm about to record a video, you know, installing the screen protector and showing y'all a couple of the cases that I have too. So if you like this video, man, please hit that thumbs up button. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. I'm still getting my bearings on this channel, you know, trying to make sure I touch all bases and stay on topic, you know what I mean? Because I can kind of rant off a little bit. But bear with me. It will get better. Anyway, man, it's your boy JR. Y'all hold it down. See y'all in the next one. Peace.